right.
Well, hello everybody. We are back for the 3:10 hour. We started at 10:10 a.m. We're going till 8:10 p.m. Actually, we'll go a little past 8:10 p.m. because 8:10 p.m. is when our final guest, Andy Styron, will be on. So for our 3:10 hour, as you guys know, we've been doing 10-10-10. We're celebrating. I'm 10 years cancer free. We're celebrating Team Felber launching our 501c3. Which our vision started 10 years ago. We've been doing for 10 years. We've been doing fundraisers, but now we're official. Any donation you give us or any money we make is tax deductible. So we put a link up on my Facebook, up on this video, where you can make donations. We're at $425. We started this morning at 10:10. Today I am going to say, keeping with the 10 theme, we'd like to raise at least $1,000. And that's just for today. And I say that because before I introduce our next guest, just in the time we've been on, we've only been on, we've been going on every hour at 10 minutes of the hour. We've had several people already approach us, say they need help. And we need to raise as much money as possible. We've got somebody who's facing a surgery right now and doesn't have their copay. And the doctor's not going to do it without the copay. So what we'd like to do is step in and be able to give them some money to pay some of their regular everyday bills, their electric bill, and some of those things, so they could use that money to pay for surgery. That's what our vision is. Our vision is anybody in a medical crisis. Right now we're mostly working in Palm Beach County. Anybody in a medical crisis, we're here. We want to step up. Help them financially, and then also continue with education, wellness education. So while they're healing and after they're healed, they can continue staying healthy. That being said, I'm excited for our next guest. I've known her for a while. She's amazing. One of my favorite people in the world. My guest is Sharon Felber, the founder of Flamingo Bay Wellness, and she's going to talk to us about essential oils and how that can come into play with healing also, not just regular everyday medicine, but essential oils. So please welcome Sharon Felber.
Hi everybody. Thank you very much, Wayne, for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate that. So I really got into essential oils really in depth after Wayne's first cancer diagnosis. And I'd always been interested in them, liked them, played with them a little bit here and there, but didn't really delve into the healing properties of oils until we were looking for an alternative pain relief.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. It just, he was suffering with so much pain, and you can't take the narcotics. You can't live on those. You end up being sucked into the couch or the bed all day. You can't drive. You can't do things. It's a really, really difficult, the side effects from those, and it really, I was changing Wayne when he was taking them, and he didn't like that. So I really got into the oil, started playing with them and coming up with different blends, and found one that really worked well. And from that time on, I was like, you know what, I really need to do this more and help more people with it and bring it to more people, an alternative relief for whatever may ail them. I think, some of you familiar with oils might hear this story. I have an oil for that. I pretty much do. I have an oil for just about everything. So I'm going to show you today, this is, I make these inhalers. It's a little inhaler. It fits in your pocket. I don't know if you use the Vicks inhalers. You just inhale. And I make these, all kinds of different ones. For stress, for respiratory, for pain relief, headache relief, migraine relief, many different things. To help alleviate whatever your symptoms, if it's pain, if it's sneezing, and many different things of that nature. So I just want to show you, this is an inhaler, and this is also something that I like to give to the people that we're helping, especially, not just the patients, but the caregivers. If I can give them one of these that's for stress relief, and they can keep it in their pocket, and if they start feeling anxious, and they can just take a few deep breaths and inhale this and find some relief in that moment, where they are. I'm grateful to be able to do that. So if you know anybody that is going through a medical crisis, could use some help, please make sure you have them reach out to Team Felber. You can call us 561-398-6624 or email us at headcoach@teamfelber.org, headcoach@teamfelber.org. Our website will be coming soon, but you can also find us on Facebook at Team Felber, Changing Lives One Laugh at a Time. So you can find us at all these places, as well as myself. My Facebook page is Flamingo Bay Wellness, and my oil business is Flamingo Bay Oils. So, on to this. So, one of my favorite things to make, favorite inhalers, and I pretty much keep on me all the time, it's very multi-purpose. It's a blend of lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And these are three really great oils that I would almost say I could probably get rid of all my other oils and just have these. They really are very multi-purpose. Lavender itself topically is great for burns. I recommend keeping this in your first aid kit at all times. It also calms, soothes, nurtures, encourages balance in all your body systems. And that's why lavender is known for very relaxing, reducing anxiety and fear, helps calm and control panic attacks, things like that. So we have lavender. Then we have lemon, which is one of my favorite uses for this, is not even just for healing properties, is I use it to get the sticky stuff off of glass, left from a label.
That's
you know. I mean, it is amazing how well this works. Put a little drop on there, takes the sticky stuff right off of your glass bottle. So that's your tip for the day. Lemon is also uplifting, cleansing, expands your energy, promotes a sense of opening, reduces tension and depression, invites happy and outward energy. My third oil that I put in here is peppermint. And it is fantastic for promoting healthy respiratory function, clear breathing, easing digestion discomforts, as well as nausea, alleviate feelings of nervous tension and stress, and soothe feelings of irritability. And it also decreases fatigue and increases focus. And blending all these together, you think that's all multi-purpose. There's a lot of things. And your body naturally will gravitate to the components in the oil that it needs the most. So if you need that relaxing, the lavender will become prominent to your body. If you need the uplifting, the clear breathing, the peppermint will be the prominent notes that your body then takes on and helps you with that thing. So that's why this is so multi-purpose. It can help you wherever you're at in that moment. So these little inhalers I have here, there's a little cotton wick. So it's always a little piece of cotton. And we take the oils, and it's just so simple. I'm happy to help people figure out how to make these on their own, or I'll make them for you.
Or you can buy them from her.
You can, but again, this is something that I do donate to clients and patients and people that we meet for their needs. Shake that around a little bit.
To be one of our oil sponsors.
That's right, you could be. If you want to
Could
do
be.
that, you want to be one of the sponsors.
That smells so good already.
You already smell it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I just put this in there. It's just a bunch of drops of oil. I'm just going to let it sit and soak up into this wick. That's all it's doing, is just soaking up that oil goodness in here. And like I said, you can do so many different combinations, but this is my favorite. So
Smells like heaven.
there, just drop that right in there, and it seals right up. Maybe. Oh, that's a tough one. This one will for sure be sealed. Ugh. All right, that one's sealed. So you carry this around in your pocket. It's just that, and you do. Yeah.
Smells good.
Just breathe it in those moments that you're getting those deeper breaths. Because one thing I don't know a lot of people know is when you breathe shallow, your body automatically releases cortisol. And cortisol is that stress hormone. And if you're breathing shallow and that gets released more into your body, you might not be stressed initially in that moment, but your body physically will feel it and kind of turn you into that fight or flight moment, release that cortisol, and you can become stressed and anxious. So this is what's a really good way to make sure you're breathing deeply and kind of relax that cortisol from going into your body and give you a break there. So this is one of the oils I love to share with my friends and family and everybody, but again, that I'm happy to give to anyone that needs it, going through a medical crisis. That we're one of our clients, and that. So, anybody, if you have any questions about oils, I'm happy to answer them. Let's see, does anybody? Let me pull up here. No comments at the moment. Yeah.
I'll say this. Sharon said she also does a pain blend. And some of you out there know, like I've talked to you and you said, oh, how do you deal with your pain? I was to the point where I was probably going, I don't know, probably shouldn't admit this in case any of my doctors are watching. I was probably taking 5 or 6 Aleve a day, sometimes, or Advil, or
doses, not even just
doses. Yeah, just like taking a lot of it, and then even hydrocodone and oxycodone. But it was to the point where some days I would tell Sharon, I said, like, I have 2 choices. I felt like I had 2 choices: take a pain pill and not suffer, or suffer and not take the pain pill so that I could at least drive, or even go out. And a lot of times, Sharon would leave for work and I would take some pain meds and I wouldn't be able to leave the house because I couldn't drive. And Sharon said, that's when she really started exploring more of the oils. I, years ago, was a skeptic when you'd say to me, oh, you can put an oil on it, whatever. And we actually went to a little seminar on oils, and I remember at the end, they said, does anybody want to order any of these? And I remember Sharon said, well, just pick the ones you want to order. I said, oh, no, we're going to order all of these. And she was like, we spent hundreds of dollars on oils. And they're great. She has the pain blend is amazing. I have frozen shoulder, and I can, between the acupuncture I get and stuff now, I can move my arms better, and the pain. And a lot of times I'll just say to her, hey, my back's bothering me, I need you to oil me up. And she has amazing pain oils. And so definitely reach out to Sharon and her Flamingo Bay Wellness, and she'll talk to you about oils. There's, even yesterday we had somewhere to be, and my stomach was just very upset, and I said, oh, I need the digestive oil for that. And she literally rubbed some on my tummy, and 10 minutes later I was at my acupuncture appointment. That was my concern, because I was like, oh, I got to go lay on my belly for an hour and get acupuncture and cup it. Excuse me, hiccups. And she put it on within 5 minutes. That pain in my stomach, it wasn't that I had overeaten or anything, I just was stressed, or I don't know, anxious, or sometimes just get an upset stomach. It really helped. So please reach out to Sharon.
And I'm grateful to have found a passion for myself, and something that no matter what I'm doing, it gives back. And that's where a portion of all my sales definitely go back to Team Felber to help our clients. But I never charge any of our clients or patients for their oils, and that's something I've done for years, and was fortunate enough along the way many people would donate oils to us, or specifically donate to purchase the oils, and I'm glad to have those resources, because I think this is something people need to have. And if some of you are here when we were talking with Jamie with the Salt Suite, and stress and inflammation, and it goes hand in hand, and there are lots of ways to reduce inflammation aside from just taking Advil, or something, some kind of NSAID that maybe will mess with your liver more than you want it to, so to say. But there's a time and place for everything. If there is an alternative to something, and we love to be able to share that. Beth Hunt Thompson. Beth, thank you for joining us again. And she had a question if there was a certain brand of oils that I recommend. I have a few of my favorites. I mean, there's doTERRA, Young Living, Simply Earth, Oracacia,